Hello, everyone. Welcome to Untamed with Chris and Super Frankie, and another Chris today, which is awesome. We're going to just hang out for another 10, 15 minutes. Thank you for listening, either on Spotify. By the way, Apple Podcast is set up. I set it up this morning. All good. So we're on Apple Pods now and our YouTube channels, of course. So check us out. It's easy to find us. We're everywhere. So like, follow, share.
Super Frank, Super Frankie, and Chris Bialkowski.
I love it. I love it. So I just Chris and Super Frankie. We don't have to go all. So today we're gonna chat a bit about a little bit. Let's just chat about sports. Have you guys been seeing what the Jays are doing? First place in their division, rolling along. They'll be in the playoffs for the first time in years. And so, have you guys been to any games this year?
It's been incredible, especially after disappointment of last year.
Yeah.
And without them looking like they made very many changes, they've come out of nowhere this year. I don't know if you've been down at the stadium. The energy is amazing. They had a fantastic comeback 2 nights ago, almost came back last night, but the energy about the team and at the stadium is really good.
Let me say something about the stadium because I love to talk. My father-in-law, we took him for his birthday, and it was one of those really hot summer days in the summer where I thought he's going to die. Everybody's going to die. It's 35 outside. They closed the stadium. They turned on the AC. It was probably the best place to be in the city. It was amazing.
That's
Awesome.
amazing. That's awesome.
That's great. It can be tough there in the sun.
Yeah, but they closed it. It was tough.
Oh.
It was amazing. I'm sure it can be. It was one of those days where it was like 40. I thought my father-in-law was going to die. It was unbelievable. Yeah. So I'm big on what they're doing.
Yeah, and for me, it's always the SkyDome. I never call it
the SkyDome.
Always the SkyDome.
Did I say the SkyDome?
No, I always say the SkyDome. So I'm glad I'm happy when people say it. So my mom, before she moved to the apartment that was across the road from when Frankie and I grew up across the road from each other, she had a place on Queens Quay, on John Street in Queens Quay, 30th floor, and it overlooked the site of the SkyDome before the SkyDome was built. So she has pictures of the SkyDome being built in stages. So it's super cool. I'm going to get those and I'm going to share them one day with everybody just so that everybody can see it.
It's hard to believe it's almost 40 years ago.
Is it 40 years ago?
Yeah.
No, we were young. Yeah, were we 7 when they started? I was 7. I mean, really? Yeah. But I remember going to exhibition. I wasn't 7, but maybe they started building it.
Yeah, well, they were still going. Yeah. Exhibition. Now that was a cold place. Can you imagine watching October baseball in the snow and the rain? Oh.
So I'm one of those guys that'll go. I'm one of those guys that'll go to anything. So I know very little about sports other than early basketball when Jordan and those guys were around. But I love just going to these venues. Any venue. Someone invites me to Jay's game. Someone invites me to a basketball game. So I just go because I love the energy of these places.
The energy of the crowd.
I love
Everyone's there for a common purpose.
I love it.
Unbelievable. There's very few moments in society today where we get to do things like that.
It's a night out. I see it's a night out with a friend. You have a cocktail. I go a lot for the networking, to be honest, at these things. I go downstairs, try to, meet customers, but I just love being there. It's the best. Those are the best events.
100%.
You were at the French Open, weren't you?
I went to the French Open. I think I mentioned that here, but I
so lucky.
I went to the final. I saw Djokovic won the 23rd. That was unbelievable.
That is awesome. So I was gonna say, the one thing I always found growing up in the city. I mean, I'm in Muskoka now. It's a little different vibe, but whenever the Jays were in late September and October, and there was the playoff race and it was the pennant race and everything, the energy of the city is a little different. Are you guys feeling that?
There is a bit of that. There's talk.
We're getting close. I think it'll really fire up once the playoffs start. In October, but we're already starting to feel it a little bit. Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
It's like that when the Raptors are in the playoffs and the Leafs in the playoffs. You get that vibe, that electricity downtown.
It's true. It's true. And it's cool because usually, like the last few years, I mean, maybe not the last few years, but up until about 2018, 2019, you had Toronto FC doing really well and the Jays not. And then even when the Jays were doing well, they were both doing well at the same time. So there was kind of a split thing. And then sometimes the Argos are doing really good, so it's a split thing. But this year, the Argos aren't really doing great. and TFC is not doing great. And so it's just the Jays getting all the attention, which is super cool. And I'm a
Which is
soccer guy.
nice.
I'm a TFC guy, and I'm a soccer guy. But I love when everybody, right? So
Looks like you might have to wait a little while for TFC to get
yeah.
good again, but at least the World Cup at least the World Cup is coming next year.
By
It's
the way,
true.
someone sent me a link, and they were like $2,500 a ticket. So he says I'll take a pass. Right now, I'm taking a pass and waiting for some invites.
Yeah, me too. I'm not spending 20. So those $2,500 seats include hospitality packages. So you buy
Okay,
this hospitality package, you do these events,
and I get
food.
some buffet lunch. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not spending that no, I'm
Yeah.
not spending that. No, that's crazy. I'll see if I can get tickets through all the draws I've entered into. Say, hopefully my name gets pulled.
Exactly. Or we sell business systems by then. I'll take everybody into a box. But
There you go.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So what do you think TFC needs to do to turn things around?
I think they're on the right track. I think they've started. They started shedding some big contracts. They brought in some young talented guys, and to go with some of their veteran guys. There's a few more steps. They probably need one more quality midfielder, and they need a forward that just knows how to score. They haven't had that since Josie Altidore. They haven't had that since Josie Altidore played and Jovinko played. When those guys were there, they knew how to score. They have not had a forward that can actually score on a consistent level. Not like, oh yeah, they can score a goal here and there, but on a consistent level.
Chris talked the other day, and he said to me, outside chance Canada wins the World Cup 2026. Is that possible?
That's impossible.
Impossible.
But
Okay.
I will say this. I think they're going to advance past the group stage. I think they're going to surprise, and I think they're going to win. They're going to win a couple rounds they're not supposed to win. I think they're going to pull some shocks. They're looking like a team that can pull some shocks.
They just beat 3 European teams in a row for the first time in their history.
Yeah. Now
they beat
now look
Ukraine
at
and Romania, and I forget who the third was.
Estonia
Wales.
with the total population
Wales
of
won.
Wales.
Wales 1-0. So I actually think Canada's going to surprise. I think they're going to put them in a favorable group so that they can advance out of their group. I think they're going to surprise somebody, and I think they're going to pull a big upset early on. I mean, they're not going to win the World Cup. Brazil's going to be super strong. Germany, France, Spain. Spain's looking really super strong. And then you have
some really great argument. I don't know why, and it did sound pretty good. I agree with you. I think he was probably out of left field, but he made a great argument, and then he was passionate about it.
We can always have optimism.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
That's one of the beauties about sport is up until the game start, you can always be positive.
Listen,
okay, Chris.
If Canada wins the World Cup, I'll run naked on Yonge Street. I'll tell you that.
Okay, I'll join you. Not that anybody wants to see that, but I'll join you for fun.
Deal.
So, Chris, we're already at 11 minutes, and we said we're going to talk about two things. We said we're going to talk about sports and food. So, give it to us. What do you want to hear about? We just ate at an amazing Indian place. We took the takeout from a place called Nirvana. Chris, what'd you think?
Oh, fantastic.
Right?
Some of the best Indian food I've had ever.
So it's called Nirvana, Flavors of Nirvana. It's at Britannia and Dixie. If you haven't been there, this place, I've been going there for 20 years. The Indian food there is so good. It's out of this world. Like fresh. The flavors are insane. I mean, Toronto's so well known for Indian food at this point. I mean, Brampton, you could there's so many restaurants, but this place is dynamite. It's in Mississauga. It's called Nirvana, Flavors of Nirvana. It's just awesome.
Perfect. The other place I really like, a little closer to home at Bloor and Christie, is Banjara. Can't go wrong with Banjara.
Very nice.
I really like it in Toronto. If you're looking for I love Lahore Tikka House, so that's more like Banjara-ish, right? The Hortica House is awesome. I love it.
It's awesome. The street. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
that's great. So you guys just had Indian. We don't really. I think we have one Indian restaurant up here run by real Indians. Like, and so I mean, it's decent. It's a bit pricey because I guess they got to be a bit more pricey because they
What
cater
isn't
to the
pricey
tourists.
anymore?
No, I
What
know.
isn't pricey?
I know we got
You know,
Marigold Restaurant up here. That's what it's called. And so, it's not bad, but everything's pricey. For good value, it's great little Portuguese. It's literally called the Portuguese House in Huntsville. Check it out. No, flip
okay.
back, flip back. There you are.
Yeah,
The
there we are.
Portuguese
So
House.
so
Go
so
there.
so so when I said everything's pricey, I went for like a quarter chicken Portuguese on College. All all the Portuguese
Yeah,
places were there on College
yeah,
on St. Clair. They were thing. I go yesterday. I went to grab a half chicken with rice and potato, and this place opened on the Sardinia something. I go, okay, I'll have it. How much is it? $22 for a half chicken with some rice. I mean, we're talking everything is expensive now.
yeah.
Like
You're right.
I was expecting $12, right?
Yeah, me
Like
too. If you
22,
told me that, I would have said $12. Here, you should
12
have done a
bucks.
deal.
That's what it used to be.
That's what it used to
That's
be,
what it used to be.
It
and
is
it's
what it
like the
used to be.
life is it's crazy.
That's awesome.
And I asked for the drink, and that was like $4. I was like, four? He's like, yeah, it's a can, four. So the thing cost me $28 pickup. I'm like, okay, like let me start buying. Like, anyways, the life has become quite expensive. I think that some cities you can go to, and
Yeah.
things are a little cheaper. Truthfully, I think that there's some of that, right? Just
Yep.
the bigger city pricing, but the life has
Yep.
just become more expensive.
It's true. It's so true. It's so true. So,
So,
Chris,
Chris,
go. Oh,
sorry,
I want to hear from Chris.
okay?
Well, we're talking about value food. I do have to say the one place Frankie took me to a couple months ago, which was amazing, Cafe Polonaise on Roncesvalles.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There you get a plate of food the size of your head for still $12 probably.
The two heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's
That's
insane.
awesome. That's
For
awesome.
$66, you get a plate of about 8 pierogi, a big schnitzel. You get 2 gołąbki, which is cabbage rolls. You
Yeah.
get like 6 salads. You get bread. You get like the
Sauerkraut.
sauerkraut. Two people like that 2-person meal can easily fill 4 people.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
normal.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it. So
For
I told my wife
$66, it's
about
like
it. You
you
told
gotta
me about
go.
it. I told my wife. I said we got to go to this Polish. My wife's Polish, Chris. So I said we got to
Okay.
go to this Polish. We got to go to this Polish place. Frankie swears by it. I'm like, and he's hardcore. I said, so we got to
No, I'm
go.
hardcore. I was born there. I did my thing before my wedding there. The dinner before your wedding. I invited like 60 people, some from Poland, some of my wife's friends. The dinner before your wedding.
Yep.
Everybody was just blown away. But I recommend getting that big plate and then a soup. Go with like a borscht or
Yep.
one of their daily soups. You're in heaven. You're leaving, you're full, and you're like, wow, that was like fresh, tasted great, doesn't feel like deep fried. It's such a great experience. Polonna's on Roncesvalles, and the area has become super gentrified, so you can still got to get cool stuff and get some of the old. Where you can go to Bena's Bakery and get some
Yep.
Polish product there, or go to the other one. So I like to go on Roncesvalles. Actually, I went last night to Ed's Real Scoop. You ever go
I
there?
haven't been there. It was ice cream
Ice cream,
place.
very good. Yeah.
Very
Beautiful
cool.
night last night to go up for ice cream.
Yeah, Chris and I, between the two of us, I think we're like 500 pounds.
That's awesome.
Call us
So-
for food recos anytime, Chris.
I love it. I love it. So what's up for the rest of your day?
Chris?
I've been hanging out with Frank for most of the day. I got to do a little bit of work, unfortunately, but then after that, off to taking my kid off to soccer practice and just having a quiet Thursday night.
What
That's
about you,
awesome.
Chris? What's going on up on Muskoka? Are people still on the lake doing anything, or is it like the water getting colder again?
The water's colder again. People are doing the lake. I'm doing soccer practice with my kids too tonight.
Yeah.
So that's my life today. Where's your kid play soccer, Chris?
North Toronto Nitros.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. So It's been great. It's a lot, they train like 4 times a week,
Yeah.
and then they've got their matches on the weekends. And
Yeah.
summer I've been in Ottawa, Niagara Falls, Windsor, but what a better way to spend time with your kids.
It's true. It's true. No, that's awesome. I know I coached both my kids for a lot of years, their teams, growing up. Now I step back now. And it was a blast. And we were all over the place for soccer too, everywhere you could possibly go. So yeah, I totally get it. It's so much fun. And what about you, Frank? Anything with the kids?
I am kind of in heaven the last few weeks. Oscar is my son. He says to me, Dad, are we golfing tonight? So yeah, we're doing that tonight, 5:30.
Awesome.
We got tea time. We're gonna hit the links and maybe have a bite of food after on a Thursday night, beautiful Thursday night in Toronto like this. So I am super pumped. And yeah, that's kind of my night. And Chris, all I got to say is let's get more people on this podcast, Read Podcasting. And last few weeks ago, we had Snow. Hopefully you'll meet Snow at our golf tournament on Monday. Alden Frew will be there. We got some kids called Danny Fernandez. And we got a couple of people like Rasta Phil will be there on Monday. So
Nice.
Chris, I look forward to you meeting some of the people and seeing some old faces. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday, Chris.
Thanks. I look forward to seeing both you awesome gentlemen and probably golfing with Chris.
Yeah, I think you're in that force. So
We'll double check. Awesome. Well, I'll see both you awesome gentlemen on Monday. And thanks for hanging out today. And thanks to everybody who's listening, and follow and spread the word and share with your friends. Untamed with Chris and Frankie. And by the way, we'll take a sponsor or two. We'll shout your business or your name out if you want to pay us to do that. So give us a call.
Great idea. Great idea, Chris.
Right?
Oh, you must be talking to Spencer Miller because he's really good at asking for sponsors. Good idea, though. We'll put the sponsor logo right at the bottom.
There you go.
Good idea.
We'll take care of you. We'll do some shout outs. We'll do some product placement even. So just give us a shout. You know where to hit us up. So anyways, thanks everyone. Ciao for now.
Ciao.